How is the fattest guy the most nimble at jumping?
Look at him hop. Look at that. Look at his vertical, dude. When I was
Can't close the gap. Ah.
Welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play. My name is James.
I'm still Watson.
Hell yeah. Player select Japan.
And I think we all know exactly what's happening here.
I mean, it's obvious what we're playing. Specifically, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. Japan. You lose. You're going to be hearing that a lot.
A lot.
A lot of that. Why are you green?
I don't know. I don't know.
I played this game a lot when I was a kid in the arcade. Well, it wasn't even an arcade. It was... I went to a bowling alley with my uncle, and it was like League Night. Are you familiar with League Night?
Bowling? Yeah.
Yeah, of course you are. We've all seen The Big Lebowski. We know that bowling leagues are a thing. I don't remember how old I was. Maybe 10 or 11, something like that.
Okay.
And
so yeah, the right age to be hanging out at a bowling alley.
Yeah. And they had a Street Fighter 2 arcade game there. And that was it. They had like 30 pool tables.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
One Street Fighter 2 arcade cabinet. All the children they got dragged along with their uncles to the bowling alley. We're just crowding around it, right?
Yeah.
And there's always that one kid that's super good at it. He was throwing out Hadoukens and all this other stuff, and I didn't even know how to do any of the moves. I just remember being bored out of my mind. I was like that a lot when I was a kid. I was bored. There were some things in my childhood that were traumatic that stuck with me. There's no denying that. But by and large, I was just bored. I'm just so bored all the time.
A lot of just empty time.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to leave the house, and not much has changed. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm the same way now that I was when I was a kid. I'm just bored all the time. I don't want to go anywhere. Why am I here? Can we go home? I say that to my wife, lovingly. Can we leave now?
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's best be hitting the old dusty trail. Dude, you're not gonna believe this. I was helping a buddy of mine out recently. He and I have both lost our mothers, and this was the first Mother's Day that he was gonna have without his mom. So he lost her pretty recently. It's fresh. It sucks.
Yeah.
And what he would do for Mother's Day is he would go to his mom's house and he would like spruce up her flower beds, right?
I hope Chun-Li's not a mother because I just murdered her. Go on.
He'd go to her house and he'd spruce up the flower beds, and he reached out to me and said, "Hey, you ain't got a mom either anymore." And I'm like, "That's cool. Do you want to help me with this?" And I said, "I'd be honored to." That's of course.
Yeah.
I want nothing more. His dad is still alive. His dad obviously lives by himself now. Will probably stay that way, you know? Older guy, just...
Yeah, confirmed kind of in his ways now.
Yeah, and this is probably the most that I've ever heard him talk before, because he kind of let his wife do most of the talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and turns out he's a pretty cool guy. I really enjoyed getting to know my friend's dad. He's super laid back, a very talented woodworker. But when it was time to go... took at least 45 minutes for us to leave.
Oh, really?
It was one of the Midwest goodbye things, you know?
Yeah. Classic. Kind of, okay now.
So
and then you just keep talking.
I came to this situation over-prepared. I grabbed every kind of gardening tool that I owned, which is a lot. I grabbed a tamper. I thought we were going to do some tamping.
Wow.
I didn't know what to expect. I was like, are we filling potholes?
Yeah, what is the shape going to be, and what does he expect to accomplish?
Yeah, so I didn't know what to expect, so I just brought everything. And I show up, and I'm like, we're ready to go. We do the thing, and I start kind of gathering up my tools, because I got the vibe that my buddy was ready to go. And so there I am, gathering up all my tools. His dad's saying some stuff. Hell yeah, by the way.
No, that was a rough
loss.
loss.
Oh, that was a bad... You lost?
I just lost. Zangief just...
Oh,
I got a third round, but yeah.
Zangief murdered you.
No,
I saw
he did a sweet move, but I was just like... I was frustrated. I didn't want to interrupt
You lifted your fist in the air as if to say, yes, look at that.
It was not a fist pump of triumph. It was a fist shake of rage.
You'll have those. So I gather up all my stuff. We're ready to go. His dad starts talking. And they all went to the basement at this point.
The basement.
You can verbalize. Look at him. His face just got like scrunched in. He got super mad. Hell yeah. Way to go,
Sorry,
man.
I just had to redeem myself there.
M. Bison looks terrible. I ain't got no eyeballs because I'm a dictator.
So you're in the basement.
So I'm not in the basement. No, I chose to stay out of the basement. Because while we're there all hanging out, he's got this bonfire going, right?
Sure.
And it's super dry. And I see the bonfire start to, like, get away.
Oh, no.
And it's, like, headed to his workshop. And I'm like,
no.
All right, I got to stay up here because I got to control this fire.
Sure.
So that's 20 minutes. I'm outside playing with the dog, trying to keep this fire from burning down his house. We come back upstairs, or they come back upstairs. He brings us over to his workshop. He shows us 9 things that he's working on.
Sure.
None of them are done. Most of them probably will never get done.
All works in progress that will remain in progress.
Right. And that's about 15 minutes. I make it to my car thinking that there were people behind me. No. No, they have not left the workshop yet.
I just got murdered by Dolly's team.
You'll do that. Look at his little... I like that. That's cool.
It's a great dance, but it's demoralizing. Go on.
Solid. So finally, 45 minutes later into this Midwestern goodbye, we're finally leaving. And we get back in the car and my buddy says to me, yeah, Dad's a pro at the Midwest goodbye. So he knew what to expect. I should have known. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're in a town with a population of like 6 people.
Right. Like this was this guy's social calendar for the week.
Right. But I haven't actually had to experience a Midwest goodbye and enjoy it at the same time. You just knocked Dalseem to shit town.
Fuck you, Dolly's team.
Your mayor shit town. It's not a good joke. I don't know where that came from.
We're going into third round here, and you think of a better joke. All right.
Your mayor of
We got this.
Poopy Village town.
We got this. Speaking of hyper-violent things, Barry, the season finale of Barry.
Dude.
Wow.
That show, So you watched the first season of Barry when it came out, right?
Yeah. I've been on board since day one.
And I remember seeing promos. This was 2018, was it? I remember seeing promos for Barry and thinking, "Hey, that's a funny idea. That's a wacky idea.
Hey, that'll be cool.
That'll be light."
Yeah,
because it's that funny guy from SNL. You got to fight Dalseem again, don't you?
I think I just lost.
Yeah, he can float apparently. That's a neat trick.
He doesn't incorporate it into any of his moves.
What part of the yoga class do you think you take where you learn how to float in the air? Is that advanced yoga?
If you could do
that.
Oh,
you look like shit.
Yeah, he kicked me to shit. We went 3 rounds, dog.
It's probably because you're green. Oh, hit the right button this time to get red. Is it the start button that you can pick the right color? Apparently not. All right. Which one did you pick? Was it the start button? Is it Dalseem versus Dalseem?
It is.
All right. So when the first promo for Barry came out, I thought it was light. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a wacky idea. Like, oh, Hitman, he's going to be an actor now.
Wah, 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 wah. Like it'll be
what
like...
hijinks will ensue?
Mm-hmm.
And the first half of the first season is kind of like that.
A little bit. It's world building in the sense that, yeah, it is kind of setting up like, oh, look, he's going to be in an acting class.
The supporting characters kind of reminded me of characters that you might see on The Office or Parks and Recreation. Kind of wacky side characters that you don't really know the name of, but they're memorable, you know, and they're funny. They're fun to watch.
His face kicked him to death.
First season wraps up, and for the entirety of the first season, for me, it was pretty light the whole way through.
Exactly.
Even the heavy parts.
It's heavy, but the heaviness feels like punctuation.
I wanted to watch season 2 not because I wanted to see where this train wreck was headed. I wanted to see what more hijinks Barry was going to get into.
Yeah, you just kind of assume that nothing's going to really touch him, and it's all just going to remain relatively low stakes in that sense. That's kind of the way I felt about the first season, where I was just like, all right, they're going to take it to some dark places, but overall, it's going to be these kooky characters week after week.
And season 2 kind of started the way that season 1 did. Is that it was light. I like how the computer's just spamming you now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a dick.
He's like, no, you're going to lose because I want you to lose. Because it's my game. I am God here.
Look at me. I'm Dolly's team now.
And I want to say, by the way, spoiler alert for Barry. If you haven't seen any of the show, I'm about to spoil some shit. He gets together with, I guess, one of his old veteran buddies. and they kind of team up for a little bit. Except this guy's kind of a hothead. Trigger happy.
Taylor?
What's that?
Talking about Taylor?
Taylor, yeah.
Yeah. Because there's also Chris.
Chris is the guy that I'm leading up to. And then Chris kind of gets involved, and they all start hanging out. Chris sees some shit that he's not supposed to see.
You find out that Chris wasn't even really, like, in combat. He was, like, a numbers guy.
Right.
He was just... He wanted to be cool because he looked up to Barry.
Chris saw Barry do some shit, some heavy shit, and said, I need to go to the cops.
I can't live like this. Like, I feel the guilt.
At no point did Chris feel like he was unsafe with Barry either.
No, these are friends.
Right. He's like, no, man, I got to go to the cops. I'm sorry that you don't want me to go to the cops, but I feel like I really have to. And Barry finally realizes that he's actually going to go to the cops.
And the sad realization is they both kind of realize where this conversation they're having has to go is heartbreaking.
Because you see him bargaining with Barry at one point.
You feel the switch.
Get the car.
Oh, sorry.
Get the car.
Sorry.
Kick the shit out of that car. Yeah. Fuck it up, man. This is awesome. All right. You like that move? Do some other shit. Get your arm stretchied.
No, you got to stay close to it so every hit counts.
Oh, okay. I see.
I can't do the stretchy ones because then there's like long pauses.
Okay, so when does
me doing damage.
the car?
Got 13 seconds, but I feel like I'm.
Is the car gonna explode? Like what happens?
There is a thing that happens if you do enough. But
what's this event called at the Olympics where they just beat the shit out of the car? We need a name for it now.
It's bobsled, kinda.
Okay, sure. And he shoots Chris in the face.
He 100% shoots Chris in the face.
Like a couple times. Maybe it was just once.
It was once.
It was once. It was a big one though.
So what happens is, they're in this vehicle together.
He jumped right into that one.
And Chris, as Chris realizes Barry's drawing a gun, he goes, no, and Barry shoves the gun in his mouth and pulls the trigger, basically.
It's awful.
And I'm about to just get absolutely KO'd.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was intense.
That was surgical.
Sorry,
all right,
buddy.
Ryu, fuck. I see why you got all the t-shirts now.
That was the first big, heavy scene of the show where I was like, all right, so it's a dark comedy technically, but I think it's just going to be dark from now on. And after that scene, there are some funny things.
Oh, there's a lot of like kind of inside baseball, Hollywood humor, and great cameos. There's so much that you can look to say like, yeah, this is fun. But the plot is not one of them.
No, the plot's a bummer.
I can't defend against those. It would not let me jump out of the way.
Cut to season finale of season 3 of Barry. I've established that the show is dark. Some really dark shit is going to happen. Some really dark shit does happen. There's a cool motorcycle chase scene. I like that.
Yeah, that motorcycle chase was phenomenal.
And we're going to spoil the season finale of Barry season 3.
All of Barry is out right now. You know, you've heard us talking about it for several weeks now. If you aren't caught up with it, like, just go do that.
Better get with the program, baby.
Get with it. But we'll leave it alone after this week.
Season 3, how do I do Hadouken? I forget. Oh, he knows. All right. Yeah, he knows. Come on. Ah, shit. All right, I just gotta kick his ass. He's like, you're not gonna. The guy who he saves when he's overseas, Barry, he gets shot in the face. His buddy gets shot in the face. He reacts very poorly. I suck at this game. Oh no!
I feel so good about myself right now.
You should.
Watching you struggle.
This is bad. That was painful, but
well, here's the thing too: is you're jumping in like 3 guys deep too. You're not even on level 1, so they're just already pretty good.
Right. His buddy finds him. His buddy's an FBI agent now.
Albert is his name.
Albert, that's what his name is. I could not remember his name.
I know, we're talking about so many people who have been shot in the face.
Right.
That I wanted to put the names out there, yeah. Albert.
Why
Albert,
am I dizzy? Oh, you're dizzy because you suck, that's why.
Was basically saved by Barry.
Okay, let me do something, man.
And then later on went to...
I can't play... You gotta play this game. I can't play it.
Have a family. Neither of us know.
Oh, jeez.
69 seconds. Nice.
Hell yeah. So, Albert shows up, finds him in the desert bearing a body, and he's like, you gotta stop this, right? And he looks like he's about to put Barry out of his misery, right? Barry crumbles.
absolutely disintegrates.
Starts screaming bloody murder, is full on terrified to die, and you can kind of see, like you realize in this scene that
honestly, some of the best acting Bill Hader's I think ever done.
Absolutely. I was fully convinced that the character Barry was Bill Hader and Bill Hader was Barry, and Bill Hader was losing his shit. Just completely loses his mind. Are you pausing the game to get cheat codes?
No.
No, I would never do that. Why would I do that? That's the honest thing to do.
Go on with your
Barry loses his shit. Albert looks like he's about to shoot Barry and sees a broken man before him. A broken man that saved his life at one point. And he says, starting now, this shit is over. You gotta stop doing this shit starting now.
Which is a great bookend.
And that's how the season ended. And it was the first season of Barry that felt like it had an ending.
Do you know what I mean? The bookend, though?
Yeah, of course.
The starting now.
Yeah, starting now.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the season finale of season 3 because it felt like the end of a series. Even though it's not going to be.
It's not, and I'm excited about that. I'm not one of those people who thinks that it needs to be, don't screw it up. No.
No, I want more. Give me more Barry. Even if you fuck it up and make it terrible.
I'm gonna rage quit this pretty soon because this is really frustrating that none of these characters can jump when I push the button, and he's just gonna keep doing that to me.
We have 14 more minutes left.
14 more punishing minutes.
You're just gonna see us lose and suck at Street Fighter 2. So if you thought you were gonna see someone be good at a fighting game on Super Nintendo, again, where are you? What do you think you're watching?
Also, if anyone knows a good way to get Soul Calibur,
yeah, right.
Send us Soul Calibur.
I really want to play Soul Calibur 2 on GameCube.
Someone help us make that happen.
Completely legally too.
Go to meatspin.com and send us a letter. That's our website.
Meatspin.com.
Yeah, do that.
Go to meatspin.com.
That's an awful idea.
Meatspin.com is the name of the website. Right. We really want you to check out meatspin.com. What was the name of that website again?
It's Twitter at WJ_don't play.
/meatspin.com. When do you get canceled? We got canceled playing Street Fighter 2.
Take that, Ryu.
You piece of shit.
Take that.
You fucking sit in your tower.
You sit in your tower and you what?
You fucking net. What's funny?
You fucking dick.
So they're making season 4, Barry. I'm really happy about that.
They sure are, Rage.
My issues with the first 2 seasons were that the season finale sucked.
Really?
Yeah, I hated both season finales.
Oh.
I hate giant cliffhangers. I don't mind a little bit of a cliffhanger, which
is pissed now.
Which is what season 3 has. They have a slight cliffhanger.
How is the fattest guy the most nimble at jumping?
Look at him hop. Look at that. Look at his vertical, dude. When I
can't close the gap.
I grew up in a town of about 1,700 people. At the time, I think there were 1,500 people, the population.
Yeah.
My graduating class was 26 people. It was a small school, right?
Yeah.
In middle school, the boys were obsessed with their verticals.
Yeah, I remember that phase.
Do you remember that? Like,
yeah, I could never really do much.
Like, they couldn't, like, they weren't to the age where they're in, like, the showers together, shaking their dicks at each other. They weren't there yet, right?
God damn, I can't close the gap, and
there was no
murdered again.
Locker room talk in middle school, but there was an obsession with how high you could jump. And I gotta tell you, I could not jump very high. They were like, James, what's your vertical? And I go, I don't know,
three,
like 2 or 3. How can you check? He's like, you gotta hang on. So they go get the PE coach because you know he's not doing anything.
Yeah,
he's not busy. He's a fucking middle school PE
polishing
coach.
His fucking whistle.
And he gets out like this string thing and he ties it to the basketball goal. And there we are in the middle of the gym. It's 7:30 a.m. We're not even supposed to be talking to teachers yet. There all the boys are in the gym. We're all testing our verticals. I had the lowest one because I'm a little fat boy. I couldn't jump high. I don't know. I wonder if anyone from middle school still knows what their vertical was.
Oh, I guarantee you they do.
What was his name from Napoleon Dynamite? What was the uncle's name?
Rico.
Yeah, Uncle Rico. Uncle Rico knows his fucking his vertical for sure. From 1984. Things have been different if Coach just put me in. He is fucking you up, man. Nice throw. Get him. You got him cornered. Yes. Yes. More of this. No. No. More. Less of that. Less losing, more winning. This is where it all ends. Ryu's like, I run this bitch.
Yeah, this episode's gonna be titled "How Ryu Fucked Our Day Up."
Ryu says, "This is my fucking Takeshi's castle. I make the fucking rules
Ryu
here."
reminds us that we are old and slow, and he is still as young as ever.
Stay in your lane, Ken. You're never gonna be as good as Ryu.
God damn.
Do you remember the Street Fighter 2 animated movie that came out? Like, maybe a little bit, maybe around when this came out. Have you ever seen it before? It's an anime.
Yeah, I remember. It's on Amazon Prime right now.
This is another middle school story. I go over to this kid's house, and he's like, I got Street Fighter 2. And I said, yeah, I know. We've played it before. Like, he's like, no, I got Street Fighter 2, the movie.
Ooh.
And I said, like, the live action movie? Like, I thought it was like a sequel to that I didn't hear about. Because there was no internet. There was. It just was shitty, and no one had it. No, he's like, no, it's a cartoon. We didn't know what anime was either.
Everything's a cartoon at that.
Yeah.
Like everything's considered.
He's like, no, it's a cartoon. So I'm watching it, and I'm like, this is awesome. They all have their costumes on. They're just walking around like Tokyo wearing a gi, no shoes, walking into stores, no shoes, ready to fuck shit up because it's Street Fighter. Who knows when you're gonna have to fight in the streets? And then there's a scene with Chun-Li in the shower, and I was like, I like this part. Get him, dude! Come on! Oh, he's got you.
Once I get those birds, he just comes over and throws me.
I distracted you with the thought of Chun-Li in the shower.
You did.
And you see anime side boob, and I think
started off so strong in that round too.
That's pretty neat too.
Yeah, that side boob is pretty.
And what I mean by that, there was internet, yeah, but you had to like make sure no one was on the other line so you could dial into the internet. And every now and then we'd get in trouble. I go to my buddy's house and we'd get in trouble for being on the internet too long because his mom had to make a phone call. Sorry, Mom, we're looking at naked pictures of ladies. It's what we do. He's so focused right now. You should have seen his face. This is a me-heavy show. He is just intensely...
I'm working some shit out right now.
Apparently so. But no, I remember on his desktop, he had Netscape Navigator, and I always wanted to look at, dirty pictures on the button that said Internet. The button that said Internet turns out to be Internet Explorer. And he got mad. He'd get mad about some dumb shit. He got mad about me using Internet Explorer, and then he got mad about...
He literally will not jump.
He got mad about me waking up at 2 in the morning playing Three Stooges on his Nintendo. He lost his shit. He was like, no Stooges. I was like, all right,
no
man.
Stooges. What a weird rule.
People were like that in the 90s, though, with Internet Explorer. They didn't like it on their computers. They said, if you're going to use my computer, you're going to use Netscape Navigator. That is the thing we use in this house. And if they caught you on Internet Explorer, you were banished from the land for at least 3 days. You come back when you think about what you've done, and you use Netscape Navigator from now on. And I had a teacher like that too. She was like the computer teacher.
Yeah, I remember the general computer teacher who just told you what a desktop was. In hindsight, that's all she was doing.
There was a computer class that we went to, and we finally worked our way up to using the internet, right? Do you remember those old computer labs?
Yeah.
Where there's just these... It's hot in there. It's like 400 degrees. There's 12 computers in this room. Huge fucking screens. And then some lady going, now go ahead and open Netscape Navigator. And if you open Internet Explorer, she lost her shit too. She goes, no! In my classroom, we use Netscape Navigator. Don't you dare touch that Internet Explorer button. And I'm like, lady, you gotta calm down. All right, I'll use your thing, but that was the thing in the 90s, is that Netscape Navigator was king. Microsoft was trying to get in on the internet action, saying like, we got a browser too. They never really took hold though.
No, never really did.
The only thing Internet Explorer was ever used for was downloading a different internet browser.
Right.
As soon as fucking possible. That was beautiful. Well done. Anyway, long story short, they killed Internet Explorer like today, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was the other day.
Today.
So, if you liked using it,
fuck you.
It's fucking weird. Don't do that. Very nice.
terrible at this
all
one.
I want
Why
you to
can
do,
I get past this
You
guy?
have... Hang on. Let me look at something. All right. We got like 5 minutes left. All right.
Get past Ryu.
5 minutes left, and you're gonna use Balrog, and you're gonna Balrog like the guy that Gandalf fought.
Yeah.
The Balrog, same guy.
Fly, you fools. Yeah.
He looks different. I remember having wings, right, and being covered in fire. I gotta go back and watch it to make sure that he's not actually wearing boxing gloves. Holy shit. Dude, that was awesome. Well, yeah, rip your fucking shirt off, man.
Yeah. I hope he still doesn't have a shirt the next round.
Why'd YouTube flag you? I said the F word too many times.
I got too excited about Balrog.
All right, I believe in you. Come on, this is the one. Yes. 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 Yes.
Suck
Yes.
Dick Ryu.
Get him. Get close. Grab his ass. God, your reach. He's incredible. Oh, all right.
Shh. I gotta focus.
All right,
He's gonna come throw me because that's what he does. Those.
I'm not gonna say shit.
All right, I'm not gonna make it back over there. And
Block him. You're not dead yet. Come on. Oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
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 Wow. The computer.
The computer seems to kind of get pissed at me if I went around.
He got pissed at you and said, "All right,
we're gonna spam those."
That was awesome, though.
All right, I gotta just hit him hard and back him up.
Focus, man. I believe in you. This is the one. This is the one. Just body shots. Body shots. Headbutts. That's an illegal boxing move, I think. I don't think you're
1000% illegal.
I don't think you're allowed to do that in boxing. Grab him by the face and headbutt him.
No, no.
Like I get that one guy bit the other guy's ear off, but that was an awesome first round.
If I can get him in the corner, I can keep him backed up. But
Ryu had a cool ending move though. Shoryuken is a bitchin' move.
It's a great move. I mean, there's a reason he's like a fan favorite and all that.
I think Balrog's your guy though.
Balrog's my guy. He's got the reach. He's got the speed.
Balrog or Sagat is going to be your guy.
And I got a good another run at this. I got time for another run.
God, every character in this game is so cool.
They're all so well developed just as individual characters. I know they're silly, but like they're really cool.
They're silly, but they're
when
cool.
You're fucking 10,
right?
You know?
I still think they're cool. Can you just do that, or is there like a?
There is a time limit on it. I think
you got to like half his life. I think you got lucky on that last one. You had enough life down to where
it was already too late for him. Yeah, he wasn't gonna
come on, cheap motherfucker,
right? And then he's gonna come fucking throw me.
Yep, and that's gonna take off the rest of your health.
You know, and then follows it up with these, and I don't recover fast enough to jump.
There you go. There you go. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Kill him.
Come on.
Kill him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Suck it. Now he's gonna come out so strong in this next round.
He's gonna come out swinging.
He's gonna come
out Hadouken. Hadouken.
All right, come on. Less than 2 minutes. We got this.
Usually I just ignore the game. This is exciting though. Battle 13. Oh shit. That was new. Aw.
He's so mad.
Yeah, he's pissed. He's gonna kill you. It might be a flawless victory.
It might just be, yeah.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh,
that was a good uppercut.
That was cool.
That was a well-timed uppercut. I'll give him that.
All right, come on. This is the tiebreaker here.
All right. All right.
Focus, baby. I'm not gonna rub your shoulders though, so don't get any ideas.
Why is he getting those spins in?
Oh, wow. Oh man. Yeah. All right. He's a cheater. He's just a fucking cheater. Cheap motherfucker.
If I wouldn't get the stars, that took off another half my life.
I went to a buddy's house one time. We were playing Mortal Kombat, and he played Sub-Zero every time, and he did the same move over and over again. He was like, "Overcome, oh, overcome, oh, overcome." I'm like, "I'm not having fun. I'm gonna go home."
Yeah, there is always that friend.
I'm not having fun. I don't want to play this anymore. If you want to play it like the story mode or whatever, I'll watch you play it. But
that's nicer than I would be even.
I'm just gonna. Well, I like him. I wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
Like we were hanging out because I wanted to party, and I knew that eventually we'd be able to. But I had to watch him play Mortal Kombat for a while. Come on, man. Good dodge. You were on the ground.
Sometimes that's really what makes the difference.
Just
is I just haven't gotten up yet.
Just stay down. Come on. Ah. You canceled his Hadouken with a fist to the face. There you go. There you go. Grab him. Grab him. Ah, shit.
You get so intense.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. All right, we're a little over time, but we're going to finish this up and see how it goes.
This might be a buzzer beater.
I got a feeling it's not going to go your way.
It's not going to go my way.
Battle 14. Fight. Good start. Good start. Is this a tiebreaker?
No, this is just round 2.
No, shit. Gotta have his life down. Aw, oh, shit, he jumped over you.
That was unexpected.
Heel to the face on that one, man. Oh, yeah. All right. You can, maybe? No.
Nope.
All right. Moral of the story. Don't you ever, ever play Three Stooges on Nintendo at my house.
Or Ryu will come fuck your mom.